Questions? Yes.
Best part of drama at Hills Road.
Yeah. Ooh. Think carefully before you answer.
The plays that we all got to go and see, they were really cool. Like, the plays that we all saw were amazing, and it was so fun going as a whole year group to go and see them together. Yeah,
It's like social life as well. Like, it's just a free social life. like if you rehearse with something like every single day, eventually you just do become friends. Involuntary, but like.
And the bits outside the course as well. It's this stuff. Like when you make plays.
The opportunity.
Yeah. Like you
best
can be in
bit
plays.
of drama at Hills is Richard Fredman.
It took you 4 goes to get to the right answer, but you got there in the end. And Lydia Ayres, and Brendan, and Linda helped us with these costumes in her holiday time. Good. Other thoughts? Questions? Yes.
How long was the rehearsal process?
3 weeks. 12-hour days. 12-hour days. half 9 till half 9. 5 days a week.
5 days a week. 3 weeks.
But we didn't really make the show until we were in the flat.
Oh no, we made the show like probably the day.
On the train.
On the train. It's all changed. It went through a lot of transitions.
It took us, so we got the train up to Edinburgh, it took us the full 5 hours to run the lines for the show that you just saw. So we managed to get it down to an hour in the space of 2 days, which is great.
Chivalry had like 5 different versions.
Yes.
So we've learned chivalry for 5 different books.
But yeah, so 3 weeks. We kind of play around and busk around for a week. Then there's a kind of basic story structure, and we agreed the episodes we were telling, and songs are being written. And the final week is rehearsing it up, and then indeed the train up to Edinburgh is for finalising it. Question there, Jonas.
Did you all collectively make the songs, or was there a certain choreographer? Because they were all amazing.
John's our musical director, and he writes like all the music for people and writes the lyrics really and stuff, and then teaches it to us. Yeah, we don't write the music, but we do.
He came up with chivalry in like literally 10 seconds.
So
we were sat in a rehearsal, and he just went, "Oh, we could have he don't know the rules of chivalry," and then just had the whole song.
Yeah, it's written in collaboration. It's not like he pays it off.
No, he doesn't. We give him offers, and then he actually makes it.
For that song, Chivalry, we were up in Studio 2 sort of going verse by verse, and every sort of 15 minutes Richard would ping through another verse.
It's like,
that was another one.
Yeah, they were longer. They got trimmed down, rightly so. But yeah, one of the benefits of WhatsApp is you can be in different spaces and pinging scripted music in. But yeah, so we have John Whitten, who did drama here, and in fact, it was like the second Fringe show we'd ever made, and I asked him to join us because I knew that he played the guitar and could sing a bit, and which he did, and then he ended up being in it. So, but in his show, there was literally just him and a guitar, and that was that was like 15 years ago. So he's now out and a professional musician, and he writes a lot for theatre. And performs all over the place. I think he flew back from Poland yesterday. He's been on a Polish tour. Good. Anybody else? Yes.
How does the TV work? Can we see it?
Phil, do you want to show it off?
Phil?
Magic with cardboard.
So to break the magic, I don't want to do this. It is a long piece of baking parchment that when this side is tightened, this side is loosened, and it moves across like so. Cranky, and it only really works when it's, I guess it is sort of working a bit. Yeah, and it's lots of different layers of differently semi-transparent paper. And it moves like that, and it's my favourite thing in the world.
The Cranky is a working example of absolute dogged determination. Phil turned up to rehearsal number 1 having spent weeks making a prototype in a shoebox that kept getting stuck and falling apart.
A week. It was a week. It took me a week.
But it was obviously such an amazing thing that we had to get it in, work into the story, and find a way. So I think a few days before we finished rehearsing, that suitcase was just in the prop store, full of puppets from Dead Dog in a Suitcase, in fact. And then it got transformed.
Where did you start finding
Well,
You spent the whole week.
Fredman here came up with a cracking idea to call it Lights, Donkey Action.
Thank you. Good title.
And then we basically went into rehearsal day 1. We were like, we have to make Lights, Donkey Action. Based on Don Quixote. We had the basis of Don Quixote. So we had lovely little story times where Fredman would read us.
Oh, that's so cute.
And he did all the little voices. Yeah. So you just get given a bit of a book, and then you go off in a group, and you're like, make a bit. You make it, bring it back. You're like, oh, I like that. So like the windmills to giants thing, that was like very early on.
We did that for 3 days straight.
The sheep army used to be a human pyramid.
Oh my god, it used to get with like 3 layers. No, 4 layers. 4 layers, yeah, 4 layers.
I feel like so much of it is just building that like group camaraderie where you're all just on the same like level with your brain levels, you know? Wavelength. So that just comes from telling stories and playing games in the first week, really.
Yeah.
You got to try not to get like too attached to stuff as well.
Yeah,
ideas so much with cards.
Yeah, great offer.
Yeah, so we had like whole characters that halfway through week 2 were just
Judy Andrews.
Yeah, Judy Andrews.
Next thought, question.
How did you land on like telling the story through the filmmaker? Like slowly becoming.
We had no idea this was going to happen.
It was great change. We couldn't change the title basically, so we had to make it film.
But like,
it also did work.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like it was a cool idea.
We wanted to find like a framing device to tell the story, so it wasn't just like a bit of an unoriginal thing of us just telling the story of Don Quixote. So Richard came in the second week and had the ideas for the film characters, and then we improv around them for the second week. There was some panic. Towards the end of the second week, it was mildly smoother. Third week, storyboarded, and then third week we started to get scripts to them. All good. Yeah. All good.
Because it is 1,000 pages, and it's a mad thing to try and take on, and I had no idea how we were going to do it. So
Terry Gilliam.
it did.
Of course, awesome. Well, 30 years.
Any other observations or questions, Ahmed?
What was the process like of getting people to come watch your show in Edinburgh?
We had to go on like we just had to go in our costumes and like just a high street and just sing.
Weird Teletubby person waddling around.
So
you're in character and you just have to go.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Come and sing.
We cut out very early on, but we tried that at the first hour.
You just have to grab it to make some of the songs and
We just like give them flyers.
play little games of like shoving.
And you have to judge what a person is interested in, because like some people, they come up to you and you'd say, oh yeah, it's really fun, it's a family show, and they'd be like, ugh. And then you'd say, it's based on Don Quixote, the first ever novel, it's really intellectual, and they'd be like, ooh. Go much more
And also,
proudly
some
stuff.
people will look at you as a group and literally like scowl their time away, like not just go, go like, oh. I'm not gonna go up to you. We got given money for busking.
Yeah, we got given money.
We're all like, no, we're not busking. We're not busking.
One of my proudest Fringe moments, which wasn't unfortunately from you guys, but I'll explain, was a Daily Mail article. And the headline was, why are there no twats in British cities in August? And the answer was, because they're all here. And there was a picture of that year's Babolin Fringe crew on the streets of Edinburgh. No, you were in the news. Tell us about Stein.
BBC Radio Scotland, Sky News, nominated for an award.
Yeah, and so many like professional photographers. Also, oh yeah, you will if you're in like a funky costume, like you know the hats and stuff. Like you'll get asked to have photos taken with you by like a lot of tourists. Like they don't come and see your show, but they're like I have to have a photo with you. So you all have to stand there and be like.
Birthdays
I'm
on the
just
show.
joking.
We got paid a tenner.
We did get paid.
Saying happy birthday.
Yeah, we were like, why? Happy birthday.
The weirdest thing is we made friends with like a group of doctors that were also performing, and they started like advertising for us instead of their. It was like, you guys gotta watch that show. It's amazing. It's amazing. You meet lovely people on the mile.
Yeah. It's also not awkward because the mile in August in Edinburgh, the mile is like a long road and it's shut off just for shows to advertise. So like. It's not like you're just like annoying people. If people are on the mile, sometimes it's to commute, yeah, in which case you don't bother with them, but a lot of the time they are there to find shows they want to watch and to get flyers. So like you put yourself out there, but it's not stressful. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
It became so desensitised. We'd wake up each day and we knew we had our show at 12 o'clock and we'd go on the mile at 10. We'd head down to the mile and tout for an hour or so, and we looked like idiots, and we didn't care.
So we need to finish in precisely 4 minutes. There's time for one, possibly two more thoughts or questions. Helen?
You were obviously saying that the Whitmans were the first few days, and then the rest of the show was the last few days. What was your favourite, I know there's a lot of you, but what was your favourite last minute addition?
Should we go down the line?
Me jumping up the pole.
Yeah.
that was like busked into a show randomly. No, I think it was just like show 2. I was like, oh, I'm going to jump up it.
So a quick explanation, the venue is a studio underneath a church. It's in the crypt. So there is a pole in the Edinburgh venue, which is why we've got one here. Carry on. Favourite moments while I go to the camera?
I've got one. It's one that actually we don't focus on because otherwise it'll become like too stylized. But it's just this one bit when me and Ben are both playing Sancho in the flashback scene, and it's the and it's not a thing, but it's just I didn't explain that well at all. So there's a Sancho, be serious. Which one? Both of you. I don't know why, but I love it.
Yeah, these little things emerge. Like Ben and us putting our cheeks together, we just randomly.
Yeah, that was today.
That came up. There was this one moment in one of the shows where I was meant to be puppeteering and I had lost. And I was like, oh my god, like, I've got 2 seconds and I don't like what am I going to do? And so I stuck my head over the sheet and I moved my head up and down and that made it into the show.
That's how they then put their heads over instead of being puppets.
This was
I'm a puppet, there we
go. He was supposed to be the tech guy.
And then I wasn't. Yeah, I just came into a rehearsal one day and Richard was like, okay, so James, you're going to be in the cast? Okay. And then Dan stepped up last minute.
I think my favourite was the banjo grab, which was added in the fact on the last day of our run. So one show had the banjo grab, which is really fun.
Mine's going to be my featured role playing the tin whistle, which was I've never done that before, don't know if you can tell. So, yeah, that was quite cool.
I really enjoyed the someone smacking the banjo of the trees.
Great. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.